बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज हम स्टार्ट करेंगे एक्सरसाइज 8C और 8C सेम लाइक सिमिलर फिगर को यूज़ करते हुए हम इनलार्जमेंट पढ़ेंगे। स्केल फैक्टर आई ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन यू कि जब करस्पॉन्डिंग साइड्स को डिवाइड करते हैं तो रेशियो जो है वो सेम आती है। दैट सेम रेशियो दैट नंबर इज़ कॉल्ड स्केल फैक्टर. Enlargement is basically when we have two figure, one is the smaller one and the other one is the bigger one. So with the help of scale factor we can enlarge this figure. So the bigger one figure is called the enlargement of the smaller figure. So same is the case over here. In the figure x prime, usually we will represent it with the same letters, and to differentiate it we will put a small like this sign. This is called some prime. We will mostly call it prime. So x y z, and the other is x prime y prime z prime. So x prime y prime z prime is an enlargement of x y z with a scale factor is 2.5 already given. If it is not given, so first of all we have to find. Now given that xy is 4 centimeter and y prime z prime is 8.75 centimeter, find the length of x prime. So what is given? Xy is given. Xy is a smaller length. So from smaller to bigger whenever we are moving, so we have to multiply it with the scale factor. And if we are moving from big to small, so we will always divide with scale factor, or you can use the ratio method. So I'll explain by solving it. Given that k is scale factor, that is 2.5, and xy is given 4 centimeters. So first of all I will find x prime y prime. Both the methods are there. I will do with both the methods. X prime y prime divided by xy, this is equal to 2.5. X prime y prime is we have to find, and the value of xy is 4 is equal to 2.5. So this implies x prime y prime is equal to 2.5 multiply with 4, and the answer is 10. Other method is that I told you, because we have to find the value of the big triangle side. So that means I have to multiply with scale factor. X prime y prime is equal to 4 multiply with 2.5, and the answer is 10. Both the methods are fine. You can use any of the method. Okay, next one is yz. Yz is the smaller one. Given that y prime z prime, so y prime z prime is given, that is 8.75 centimeter, and you have to find yz. Yz I have to find. So yz is the smaller one, that means you have to divide it with scale factor, that divided by 2.5, and the answer is 3.5. Question number 2. In the figure, P prime, Q prime, R prime, S prime is an enlargement. This is an enlargement of this P, Q, R, S with a scale factor K. Now that means K, we have to find the value of K. Given that P, Q is 8 and P prime, Q prime is 16. So these two corresponding sides are given. With the help of these two, we can find the value of K. So first part is P prime, Q prime divided by PQ. This is equal to 16 divided by 8, and the answer is 2. Given that QR, now see that QR is the smaller side, you have to find the Q prime R prime, that means you have to find the side of the bigger quadrilateral. So that means you are supposed to multiply. So 4 multiply with 2, the answer is 8 centimeter. And second one is SR. SR is the smaller side and the bigger side is given. That means S prime R prime is given, that is 14, and you have to find SR. So from big to small you have to divide. 14 divided by 2, and the answer is 7 centimeter. Question number 3. Mostly enlargement factor we will use in maps and in the maps. So over here it is given a map of a house in which bedrooms are given, bathrooms, kitchen and living room and dining room, and the dimensions are given. Basically we have to find the over here we will mostly use centimeter, because on the page we can draw in centimeters, while in real it can be in meters, or if we are drawing the map of cities or something like that, so it will be in kilometers. So over here the scale is given 1 centimeter to 1.5 centimeter. That means the value of k is 1.5. 1.5. Find the actual dimensions of bedroom 1. This is bedroom 1, this is bedroom 2. Bedroom 1 dimensions mean the values of length and breadth. So this is the length, that is 3, and this is the breadth, that is 2.5. So we'll simply multiply 2.5 with dimensions. You just have to write down the answers of the dimensions. So it will be equal to part 1. The value of k is, I will write 1.5. Clear? So it is 3 multiply with 1.5. Actual dimension you have to tell. So actual dimension unit is in meter. By, we will write 2.5 multiply with 1.5 meter. So from here it is 4.5 meter. We always use a sign by. Length multiply by breadth or breadth multiply by length, it's your choice. It's 3.75. Next we have to find the actual area of the kitchen. Actual area, this is the map area. We have to find the actual area. The length, this is the kitchen is in the form of rectangle, and we know that the formula of rectangle is length multiplied by breadth. This is this side and this side are equal, so that means if this is 2 centimeters, so this side of the kitchen will also be equal to 2. So we have to change this also in, because they are asking about the actual area, so I have to change this in 1.5 multiply with 1.5. This is the scale factor. Okay, multiply with, this is formula is length multiply by breadth. I'm just putting the values with the scale factor as well, 1.5. So I will, when I will multiply, so I will get the answer, that is, from here the answer is 3.25 multiply with, from here the answer is 3. So when we will multiply these two, so you'll get the answer 6.75. Okay, next we have to find the actual total area of the apartment, the total area of the apartment. So that means you have to find the total dimensions. This is a total 3 plus 2, 5, and from here the total is 3 plus 1.5 plus 2.5. So we have to find it. From here, if I will do, let us suppose this is breadth is equal to 3 plus 2, that is 5, and if this is length is equal to 3 plus 1.5 plus 2.5, so it is 7. So now you have to change that in actual ones, length multiply by breadth. So that means length is 7 multiply with 1.5 multiply by breadth, that is 5 into 1.5. So after multiplying and all the calculation, I will get an answer 78.75 centimeter, sorry, meter square, because we are finding the actual area. So this will be in meter square. So this 7 into 1.5 into 5 into 1.5, 78.75. So this is the final area of the this complete apartment. Question number 4. Let's see what they are saying. The figure show a map of Singapore. The actual length of the Singapore from north to south is 27. This is given 27. This is the actual. Remember that. While this is a map. By taking the measurement, find the scale of the map. So that means you have to measure this thing with the help of scale. So while using the scale, we have to measure this. And if you can see that it is 3. So that means 3 kilometer is representing 27. Like on map it is 3. So we will write it is 3 kilometer, 3 centimeter on map represent 227 kilometer in actual. Now if you want to find the scale factor, like 1 centimeter will represent 27 divided by 3, so the answer is 9 kilometer. That means 1 centimeter represent 9 kilometer. So this is our scale factor. What is the we have find the scale. What is the actual distance between east to west of Singapore, which is represented by x? So first of all, you have to find what is the value of this. So again, by using the scale, and we will measure it. What is the value? We have to put that it is approximately 5.6. So that means the value of x centimeter, with the help of scale we have measured, it is 5.6 centimeter, and you have to find the actual distance. So actual distance from map, remember this thing, map to actual, we have to multiply from small to big, we are going, so we'll multiply. From big to small, we are going, so we will divide. You have to just remember these two things. Now we are moving from map to actual, so that means 5.6 multiply what was our scale factor, that is 9. So this will be our actual value, and the answer from here, it is 50.4 kilometer. Clear? So only this formula you have to memorize. From map to actual, you will multiply with the scale factor, okay? And from actual to map, we have to divide. Moving towards question number 5, a map of Pakistan has a scale 1 centimeter to 50 kilometer. That means 1 centimeter is representing, this is question number 5, 1 centimeter representing 50 kilometer. That means your scale factor is 50. This is the value of k. Given that Karakoram highway has a length of 20 centimeter on map, find its actual. Now from map to actual, that means you have to, what we have to multiply 26 multiply with 50, and the answer is 1300 kilometer. This is the value. Find, express the scale of map in the form of 1 by n, where n is an integer. Remember that when this form is given, that means you have to same the units. 1 multiply with this is centimeter and this is kilometer. That means this kilometer you have to change in centimeters, because whenever you have to write in ratio form or in a fraction form, you have to same the unit. So we know that in 1 kilometer how many meters are there? 1000 meter, and in 1 meter there are 100 centimeters. So that means in 1 kilometer there will be 1000 multiply with 100 centimeters. So 50 kilometer will be equal to, you will multiply 50 with this, 50 multiply with, it will be equal to, this is in centimeters. Now you can write this in scale form, that means in 1 by n form, 1 divided by 500,000. This is your answer. Whenever you have to convert that in 1 by n form, so you always change, you always have to same the unit. Clear? Question number 6. A map is drawn to a scale 1:20,000. That means you have to find the scale factor. The unit must be same. First of all, you have to see that which unit they are using. Find the actual length, that is represented by 5 whole 1 by 2 centimeter. Okay, that means this unit is centimeter. On the map, given your answer in kilometer. So that means this is in kilometers. So you have to change that kilometer into centimeters. So question number 6 is, it is given that 1:20,000. So that means this you have to divide by with this, and from here you will get an answer 0.2, that is your scale factor. 5 whole 1 by 2 centimeter is on map, you have to change in actual. So that means we have to multiply. So 5 whole 1 by 2, so 5 multiply with 0.2, and the answer is 1.1 kilometer. And the next one is Next one is calculate the length on the map that represent an actual length of 100 meter. 100 meter mean you have to, because the map is in centimeters, so that mean 100 meter divided by, you have to change that in centimeters. 100 meter divided by 100 meter will represent 0.2 meter. It will represent 0.5 centimeter. Clear? So this is it. Question number 7. A scale of 1 centimeter to 8 kilometer is used. So that means your K is 8. For map, if the forest has an area, now remember that when there is an area, so that means you have to convert your scale factor also in form of square, because area is always in the form of square, so you have to take the square of your scale factor as well. If it is in cube, so that means you have to take cube of your scale factor as well. Clear my point? So question number 7, they are saying that 1 centimeter representing 8 kilometers, so that means 1 centimeter square will represent 8 square is 64 kilometer square. Whenever they are asking about in square, there is a unit square area, so you have to change your scale factor also in square. If they are talking about volume, that will be in cube, so that means you have to change your scale factor in cube as well. Okay, if the forest has an area of 5 centimeter on map, so you have to change that map into actual one, so that means 5 multiply with 64, and the answer is your answer will be equal to 320 kilometer square. If the actual area of the park is 128, so actual area is given, you have to change it actual area to the map area, so that means you have to divide it with 64, and the answer is 2 centimeter square. That is it for today. See you soon. Till that, Allah Hafiz.